Teacher and taxi operator gunned down in St. James. A teacher and a taxi operator were gunned down in Guinea Lane, Mount Pillar, St. James on Wednesday. Dead are 32-year-old teacher Vanessa Williams and 36-year-old taxi operator Matthew Chen, both of a Guinea Lane address. Reports from the Anchovy police are that about 10:12 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned the police. On their arrival, Chen was seen slumped over the steering wheel of the Toyota Vaxi motor vehicle, while Williams was seen lying face down beside the vehicle, both with gunshot wounds. They were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. The investigation is ongoing. Taxi operator shot and killed in Mapen. A taxi operator was reportedly shot and killed at his home in Mapen, Clarendon on Wednesday. He has been identified as 39-year-old Gary Garden of a Swell Crescent address in Mapen. Reports from the Mapen police are that explosions were heard in the vicinity of Garden's home about 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday. The police say residents discovered Garden's body sometime after 6 a.m. on Thursday in an upright position beside a Toyota Probox motor vehicle. He said was reportedly inside the vehicle. He was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Investigations are ongoing. Indiccom probing police fatal shooting in Spanish Town. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indiccom has launched a probe into the fatal shooting of a man by police during an alleged confrontation in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Thursday morning. The police have identified the deceased man as Damon Nemard, otherwise called Doggy, of Huckby Avenue, Spanish Town. Reports are that about 5:30 a.m., there was a joint police-military operation involving police personnel from St. Andrew North and St. Catherine North divisions. The team went to premises in Huckby Avenue, off Brunswick Avenue, when a man reportedly looked out a fence and the police entered the yard. Nemard reportedly fired at the police party, which took evasive action and returned fire. It is further reported that Nemard entered the house, followed by the police, who allegedly found him with a firearm and suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The police say the weapon was a 9mm pistol, affixed with a magazine containing 2 rounds of 9mm cartridges. Nemard was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Security Minister credits Zozos for major drop in murders. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the zones of Special Operations Zozo have aided significantly in the reduction of murders. He made the statement as he noted that as of Monday, June 16, Jamaica is seeing a 44.3% reduction in murders compared to the same period last year. The Zozos were first declared 8 years ago. Dr. Chang added that the Zozos have provided the greater benefit to the island's most challenging communities. He said communities such as Mount Salem in St. James have been transformed. In the meantime, the Security Minister noted that $2.13 billion is spent annually on programs run by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF. According to him, this disproves any claim that the government is not investing in social intervention programs.
Jamaica constantly will force advance its crime-fighting strategies. We will maintain and expand the clear, hold, and build approach to addressing the socio-economic erosion that underpins crime and violence in a number of our communities. In this regard, Madam Speaker, the zones of special operations have offered the greatest benefit to our most challenged communities. The value of this intervention in the clear space has been tried, tested, and proven successful as they complement the operational efforts of the security forces. It's been 8 years since the first zone was declared. There can be no denying that these measures have been impactful and are yielding dividends. The people living within these zones are now having a sense of hope for the future and the future of their community. Mount Salem is a new community in all its entirety. The Madam Speaker, we have invested approximately $2.13 billion annually in programs run by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund in areas in socially challenged areas. And this, of course, puts a lie to any child that we are not investing in the social transformation in ththese communities. We include supporting programs, and the cost for, when we include supporting programs, the cost for security within the zone, that figure is more than doubled. It is high, but it's a cost we are prepared to pay for the future of our country. Our investment in social transformation is a cost we are committed to paying.
Holness announces discovery and development of new water source in St. Mary. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has announced the discovery and development of a new water source in Springfield, Western St. Mary. Dr. Holness noted that the water source will improve significantly the reliability and quality of potable water for residents in the area. Speaking during a visit to the community, the Prime Minister noted that the Rural Water Supply Limited is implementing the initiative with support from the National Water Commission. He revealed that the Falling Spring Water Supply Project aims to address long-standing issues with water access in the area. Dr. Holness said Rural Water conducted tests and is satisfied with the quality and consistent supply of the water. The Prime Minister stated that the solar power system will be used to pump water from the source. He said the project is expected to cost about $50 million. The project is part of the government's broader commitment to modernize rural infrastructure, ensuring that all Jamaicans, regardless of location, have access to basic utilities. Procurement is already underway, with major construction activities expected to commence by mid-year.
Those pipes will be carrying water that will be pulled and pushed, pumped by a solar pump, and the water will be stored here. I believe some parts here will be used to store the water, and then that water will be fed into the existing water mains of the NWC by gravity. And once it gets into the NWC system, then it gets into their own pumping system as well. And so there will be more water in the existing network, so that communities that are only getting water one day a week, or sometimes no times for the week, months before, you will now have more water and more reliable water and better quality water. This is a relatively small investment in the grand scheme of things. Just under $50 million will be invested right here in the extraction of the water, in the pipeline, the lift station, which will house the solar pump, and the storage tank for the water. But that investment will help to improve the quality of life of the people in this community. And I'm very happy that I'm able to not just announce that we plan to, but to advise you that the work has already begun. So look forward to having a better water supply in the lovely community of Springfield.
Government looking to fast-track implementation of electronic court system. The government is looking to fast-track implementation of the integrated electronic case management system, a paperless electronic court process, as part of the ongoing modernization and digitalization of Jamaica's justice system. Within the next year or two, I hope courts will operate electronically, reducing congestion and making justice more efficient. We're also working on a national ID system to streamline access to services and improve security, stated Justice Minister Delroy. He was speaking during the Justice of Peace sensitization session at the Iberia Star Hotel in Lilliput, St. James on Wednesday. He said ongoing modernization of the justice system is playing a pivotal role in improving the efficiency of parish courts across the island. He noted that significant progress has been made in clearing case backlogs, pointing out that these have now virtually disappeared. Our courts are in the best shape they have ever been in. We've invested heavily in infrastructure, modernized courtrooms, and upgraded technology to ensure swift and fair justice. Judges now receive the highest salaries in the Caribbean, which helps retain top talent and enhance the quality of judicial decisions, he noted. The minister emphasized that these advancements form part of the broader effort to strengthen the judiciary and ensure that justice is not only accessible but also delivered in a timely manner. There are many challenges, but we have made remarkable progress. Our justice system now has more professional feel. We are committed to ensuring they are equipped and more efficient to serve the needs of our citizens, he added. Meanwhile, he emphasized the importance of collective responsibility in advancing national development and building a better Jamaica for all citizens. Every Jamaican has a role to play in creating a safer, fairer society. We must all contribute, whether by providing accurate information, supporting restorative justice initiatives, or simply caring for one another, he noted. The minister also highlighted that the government's commitment to improve access to justice, noting that citizens who are unable to afford legal representation can now receive assistance through the Legal Aid Council. We have extended mobile legal units that bring services directly into communities, including facilities for persons with disabilities. Our aim is to ensure no Jamaican is left without access to justice, he noted. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.